Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching NSW Night of Champions. My name is Dave Easton. I am joined alongside Mazz Freeway. Mazz, good evening.
Good evening, Dave.
And we are ready for Night of Champions, our fifth pay-per-view of the season. Mazz, every title will be on the line. Every main title is on the line tonight. 8 matches, 8 titles on the line.
Who will hold on to their titles? Who's going to lose them? It's all up for grabs tonight here. Anyone could walk away a champion.
Indeed, and we are raring to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are off and running with the World Tag Team Championships is on the line first. From SmackDown, Primetime players are going to take on Strongest Roads.
And can the new tag team of the Strongest Roads, can they put it together and take the tag team champions off the Primetime players here tonight? It's going to be a tough test for them.
Well, Primetime players won the titles back at our last pay-per-view, No Way Out, by defeating Carlos and Hunter. They now have to defend the titles, well, against, would you say, the strangest tag team we have here? Or do you, how Mark Henry and Connor Rhodes came together? But saying that, they're a very dangerous team as well.
Yeah, they came together out of kind of necessity and kind of just thrown together, but they've actually kind of made it work together, so hopefully they can stay on the same page here tonight and capture a championship title.
That's true, the big chance for them here. And remember, Mark Henry has never won a title here. Connor Rhodes, of course, has been former European champion, but tag belts, well, I think it's going to be very hard to defeat the Primetime players, who have been on a bit of a roll recently.
Yeah, they really have kind of stepped it up here since moving over from Raw to SmackDown due to the last draft.
Well, remember, the draft is tomorrow night as well. I'm so looking forward to that, but goodness me, we have so much action to go through here tonight. And here is the strongest, it's Connor Rhodes and Mark Henry. And you have to say, the speed of Connor Rhodes and the strength of Mark Henry makes this team a very, very dangerous tag team.
Yeah, they have the power to work over almost any team that we have here in NSW, and especially the tag team champions. It's going to be a tough hill for them to climb up.
Well, we will find out if the Primetime players can indeed retain the belts, or if this team can scale the heights of the tag team division, because it is your first match at Night of Champions. Here we go, the World Tag Team titles are on the line. Here we go, and Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
I'm probably going to have to stay with the champions. I think they've been on quite a roll here lately. I think they're going to be able to find a way to take down this new tag team.
Well, Titus O'Neil, really, we see the powerhouse of the Primetime players against Mark Henry, who's definitely the powerhouse of Strongest Roads. And look at this, double team early on. Oh my goodness! Henry hitting the turnbuckle upside down.
Yeah, the champs showing you why they are the champs, getting in there, showing off their tag team style.
Yeah, but it's going to take a lot more to keep Mark Henry off his feet, Mazz, as a big solid punch taking Darren Young off his feet here. And of course,
but yeah, that's where Darren Young's making the mistake. He's staying too close to the Big Bear, and he's actually gotten a hold of him. And I think Darren needs to stick and move on him.
Yeah, but not when you've got the power like that of Mark Henry. Remember, Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Get in any kind of situation like that, and you are in a lot of trouble. As look at this, just showing the power, big power bomb into the cover, hook of the leg. Have we got new tag team champions here? 2, and Titus O'Neil has to break up the pin, and now Titus O'Neil and double team on Mark Henry. Maybe that's a good thing, Mazz. They need to get the double team in.
Yeah, they need to start working more as a team than individuals here in this match to outmatch the power and strength of Mark Henry. But Connor wasn't really paying attention during that pinfall. I think they could have had him.
That's true, especially if they could have stopped Titus O'Neil coming in. But look at this, double team coming up. Oh my goodness, slams him down. Could that be enough to put Mark Henry away here? Oh, nice shot to the back. That might do some damage though.
Well, definitely keeping the big guy down and working him over.
Look at that, Mark Henry too quick. And big shoulder tackle, even takes Titus O'Neil out, and now we're going to see Connor Rhodes in for the first time in the match. And of course, Connor Rhodes was in the part of a triple threat match on main event that included Darren Young, what Darren Young won, but Mark Henry won the one on SmackDown, which gave his team the chance here. Connor Rhodes looking for the win, and Darren Young bringing up, and again, Mazz, Mark Henry not stopping Darren Young getting in.
No, he's pretty slow getting in there, but you have to give it to Connor Connor Rhodes there. His amateur background really came through with that nice little suplex pin there.
Yeah, and look at that nice big suplex by Titus O'Neil. And of course, got to really get Connor Rhodes out of that corner. But the power of Titus O'Neil with a big backbreaker. Don't get me wrong, Titus O'Neil has got an awful lot of power for the size he is. He will do a lot of damage as well. And look at this, into the cover, looking to put away Connor Rhodes here. And the referee out of position, only gets a 1. But look at this, oh no, he's setting him up! There it is! The big powerbomb from Titus O'Neil, that could be it. Into the cover. I don't think Mark Henry's seen it. Mark Henry does it, and that is the 3. And the primetime players have retained the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication by the strongest Rhodes, and they were outwitted by the tag team champs.
And you have to say, I think Mark Henry didn't see the power bomb by Titus O'Neil, and that in the end cost the team.
Yeah, they just were not on the same page. They were not watching each other's backs, and Mark Henry didn't pay attention to when Connor Rhodes needed his help, and it kind of led to the downfall. Good win for the tag champs, though. Yeah,
definitely. What a way to start Night of Champions. Congratulations to the primetime players. They are still your World Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to them. But remember, could we see them coming to Raw tomorrow night? Well, we will. We will see them in action on Raw tomorrow night.
Yeah. We're going to have to definitely be there for the draft.
And here is Paige, who is our women's champion, getting ready for her match next, which is Fatal 4-Way Rules Elimination. Here we go. It is Paige defending against AJ Lee and the 2 BFFs, Summer Rae and Hannah Brightly. The longest reigning champion in NSW, Mazz, is under a lot of threat here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough hill for her to climb. I mean, she's got 3 other opponents that she's going to have to take out in this match, so even if they don't take her out and team up on her, so hopefully she can kind of find a way to get the pinfall and hold on to that title.
And as you see, Mazz, a full house here in Boston tonight, and everyone watching on the NSW app on Twitch, thank you very much for wherever you're watching us tonight. We much appreciate it. If you can retweet us out everything we said, try and get as many people in, get your votes in as well, and tell us how you're doing through the night. Remember, the voting is always open for every match. Me and Mazz much appreciate it. If you can give us some of your comments as well. I have seen, Mazz, already from Sunday Night Heat, I know you've seen it, that DM West is the new NXT champion.
Yeah, a lot of people were really shocked and amazed at that match. It was an impressive match to kick off the pay-per-view here.
Yeah, and of course, this match, well, Paige is now the longest reigning champion after winning the belt at WrestleMania at the end of season 1. You have to say, we were talking about before, what certainly the BFFs, who have had some really a thing against Paige, as well as this girl, Paige has got to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, hopefully the BFFs will decide to team up and try and take out these 2 ladies, and that'll come down to just those 2 in there to see who's the better of the 2.
But what, Mazz, if it does come down to the BFFs, are they really going to fight each other? Do you really think that, since they're like besties, as they would like to say, that they are going to do it?
Oh, it depends. I mean, you know, everyone loves competition. Maybe they do too.
Well, we will find out just in a matter of moments. AJ Lee, who has held the title before in season 1, will want to see if she can get her title back. But Paige has looked unstoppable in title matches, Mazz, and I'm sure this girl here, Summer Rae, will fancy her chances of winning the title here tonight.
Yeah, she's been looking really good lately, coming out to the ring, and hopefully she can get the win out tonight, and she may win the title here tonight.
Well, we will find out. Summer Rae, and of course, has the big chance with her best friend in this match. But you've got to think, you would think they would double team, wouldn't you? I'd have to think that if they want to win the title, that's what they're going to have to do.
They can double team me if they want. I mean, yeah, they're really good at double team action in the ring.
You're disgraceful. Summer Rae ready for action. Oh,
it's so distracting.
Oh my goodness. Well, Summer Rae in the ring. I'm sure we're going to hear this theme song again any second now, because Hannah Brightly, who has picked up a win as well over Paige, ready to come and make her entrance.
Yeah, the only women to actually get a pinfall over Paige in recent weeks, so we'll have to see how she does here tonight.
Well, we will find out. Of course, Paige, who has been the longest reigning champion, won the title back in November at WrestleMania after beating Natalia. Well, is the longest reigning champion going to continue her reign, or is she going to fall? We are just about to find out. The fatal 4-way elimination women's title match is coming up. And there is the women's title. Let's get a prediction from you, Mazz. Who are you going for in this one?
Oh, my eyes are always drawn to Summer Rae, so I think that has to be my pick for the night.
Well, let's find out. Here we go. Elimination. Let's see who people go after here. And, well, look at that. BFF's not going after each other. That's a surprise. Nice insecurity, though, by Paige. And a bulldog by AJ Lee, who actually took a kick on the way down. Oh, whoa, look at this.
BFF's breaking down already.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe they have decided it's just going to go for all for one for all in this one. Well, that's a surprise. Nice takeover by Hannah Brightly. But, well, you said it before. Maybe it is all about competition here tonight. But really, I'm very surprised that these two are actually going after each other. As, oh, nice takedown. Hurricane Runner takedown by AJ Lee on Paige. Remember, Paige is the champion. Needs to beat all three women to defend the title here tonight. As referee Nelly gets a shot in the corner. Nice big clothesline by AJ Lee. Bulldog by Summer Rae. Too much going on early on. As here's a cover. Could we see the first elimination? No, just a one. Mazz.
Yeah, Summer Rae's trying to take advantage of Hannah at that point in time, but I don't think it's going to take a lot more than that to keep Hannah down. I mean, she's really strong and she's able to get out a lot of pinning combinations I've seen.
And look at this. Another shot. Summer Rae. Oh, wow, wait. Hannah, haven't known of that. Shades of ECW, they're taking the referee out. Of course,
I don't know if the referee, he might have said something to her that she might not have liked. I don't know.
And remember, it's no disqualification. Chopped by Hannah Brightly. Wow. As Summer Rae takes over, Hannah Brightly off the ground. Paige has got AJ Lee down. And Summer Rae just kicking in to Hannah Brightly, just giving her a few shots to the face. Another chop blocked by Paige. I'm really shocked that Summer Rae and Hannah Brightly are going at it. AJ, was in a lot of trouble. They just got the break. Now they've swapped over. Referee's taking a bit of a beating in this one so far.
Yeah, I think the referee might have needed to stay outside the ring, kind of just watch from the outside.
Yeah, look at this. Paige on top, superplex on its way into the middle of the ring. Hannah Brightly in a lot of trouble here. Paige looking for the submission. And she's got it in. Hannah needs to get to the ropes. Referee's decided to pin AJ Lee. That's only a 2. And Hannah Brightly makes to the ropes. My goodness, we could have had 2 eliminations in succession. Big kick by Summer Rae right to the face of AJ Lee.
Paige at the page turn on Hannah.
1, 2, and there goes AJ Lee. And, well, look, referee, you've got to have a look here. Hannah Brightly out of it. Summer Rae just watches on. And that is 3 as well. We're down to 2.
Paige may end up walking away with her title, or will Summer Rae capitalize and get her first title reign here tonight?
2 quick eliminations, and we are down to Paige and Summer Rae. One of these girls going to walk away with the championship here tonight. And I tell you, Mazz, you do not bet against Paige in titles.
No, I mean, I didn't think she'd make it this far, but she's still there, and she's at the end.
Look at this, Paige again, now in trouble. Summer Rae hitting some of the hard shots here. Armbar, now, big shot right across. Can they indeed? Oh no, nice rake of the eye, sorry. And Summer Rae went for the move. We got a lovely hip toss by Paige. Summer Rae coming back. This is back and forth, Mazz.
Yeah, Paige was able to counter that maneuver, but Summer Rae's coming back now.
And look at this. There's 2 shots and another. Back and forth, back and forth. Paige trying to continue with the shots, but Summer Rae just a little bit too quick here. Into the corner. And oh my goodness, look at the boot into the face. That is going to be painful wherever in the ring. But my goodness, look at the stretch of Summer Rae, Mazz.
Yeah, beautiful move. Very impressive.
And look at this, Summer Rae trying to end the longest reign in NSW here. Can she get the victory? What is she doing? Oh, wait there, what is she doing here? Figure four? No, it's not. I thought it was a figure four. I do apologize. She locks on the knee lock. And Paige is in a lot of trouble here.
Just trying to get Paige to tap out. It's going to be a tough one to do, though. I don't think I've seen Paige ever tap out yet.
No, Paige, of course, struggling to stay in this. Her title is on the line here. Can she hang on? Yes, she can. Summer Rae can't put her away just yet. But she might with that! The spinning heel kick right to the face. Have we got a new champion? Hook of the leg.
Caught Paige as she was getting up, knocked her right
That
out.
is it! Summer Rae is your new women's champion.
The Queen has risen. Summer Rae is here.
Oh my goodness. Summer Rae is your new women's champion. Congratulations to her. The longest reign of NSW is now over. And Paige, well, it's back to the drum board for her, but Summer Rae is your new women's champion.
Well, we'll see. Have to see how the BFFs are going to adjust to this now that Summer Rae's got the title.
Yeah, and what will it be said? Will we see friction between them after what went down tonight? But congratulations to Summer Rae. Hold on, who's this? Who could this possibly be? Oh no. Looks like the Michaels crew's arrived.
Jim Michaels and his entourage.
Of course, the tag team champions who have to face the Hounds later on. As there is Scott Steiner, and there is there's your GM for Raw, Mr. Michaels. Anyway, let's move on for the next title match. This is it for SmackDown. It's NSW Championship time. Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Brock Lesnar, MVP, Trey Donovan, Daniel Bryan, and the one and only Goldberg to take, and Jeff Hardy, the champion. The winner takes the championship.
Yeah, the surprise signing of Goldberg last Thursday. Everyone was shocked to see him appear, and we'll have to see how he does in this match here. And it's going to be hard for Jeff Hardy to hold on to his title.
Indeed, the NSW Championship has yo-yoed between people in recent weeks, and Jeff has held it back since No Way Out when he defeated Daniel Bryan, and also was also MVP and Trey Donovan as well. Well, you've got to see Jeff Hardy. This was supposed to be, Mazz, Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan. Then could have been a triple threat match. Now, thanks to what happened on Thursday night, it's a 6-man Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I mean, they could have had the chance just to make it a triple threat, but they weren't able to get the job done against Brock Lesnar and what was it, Trey Donovan and MVP last Thursday. So now we got a fatal or six-way for the title.
Yeah, and MVP will be looking also to win the title along with Trey Donovan. These two have been really on the same page as a team to try and get the title back off Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Trey's been wanting to get that back ever since he got moved over to Raw and over to SmackDown, became champion. He's been in kind of a downward spiral though since losing it.
Well, yeah, Trey Donovan ready for action. He is, well, as you say, ready as always. Y2 Trey Donovan. Remember guys, thank you for wherever you're watching us tonight. If you are watching us live on Twitch, thank you very much even spending the time to watch NSW. Make sure you are telling everyone about us. We would like everyone to get in here and watch NSW on a weekly basis. And this is where the action is at on SmackDown. MVP, the former NSW champion.
Marcus Van Patrick coming out to do his work in the ring. Hopefully he can capture that title here tonight.
Well, it is going to be very, very difficult for any of these men to win this. A classic surely is about to go down. MVP, not, well, let's just say, he lets everyone know how cocky he is, Maz.
He's definitely got a bit of arrogance to him. He definitely knows that he's here to make a statement.
And what a statement it could be if he can win the title here at Night of Champions. Of course, guys, remember, so much more to come tonight. We are just getting started. What a match this is going to be, though. 6 of the top men on SmackDown. And, well, what can you say, Maz? What a night we've already had.
Yeah, I mean, Summer Rae's new women's champion, and the primetime players were able to hold on. Not to mention how great the Heat show was.
Yeah, NXT TakeOver 4 Heat. Unbelievable. If you can't get to see the replays, if you missed it tonight, unbelievable Sunday night Heat action. And here is the fan favourite, you have to say, Maz, Daniel Bryan, coming in and looking to regain the belt.
Yeah, the first ever NSW champion and world champion.
And of course, he has got the fans on his side here tonight. Can he get it done on the main stage? Remember, he held the title for 2 weeks a couple of months ago, and well, after he cashed in, he will have to, well, do the match of his lifetime, would you say, for this one?
Yeah, I mean, all of them are gonna have to really put on quite a good show here tonight to kind of walk away with that title, and hope that they can find the right, I guess, point in time to pick out that person to pull out and get the pinfall on.
Well, I agree, and well, as they say, here comes the pin.
Yeah, Brock's ready to regain that championship, or actually win the champion finally, and do his Asian proud of Paul Heyman.
And remember, Brock was so happy that Paul Heyman kept his GM job on Thursday night by winning the 6-man tag. Heyman's still in charge of SmackDown, and really, if Lesnar wins the title, my goodness, I would not like to see what it means for the rest of the roster on SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm sure Vince McMahon wouldn't be happy with that title.
And here he is, the man that was signed just on Thursday night by Mr. McMundo to the SmackDown roster. It is the one, the only Goldberg.
Ready to make his claim to that championship.
Well, you have to say, what a signing for SmackDown. And remember, possibly he could go to Raw tomorrow night, the draft. And everyone is up for availability tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Somebody in this match that's working for SmackDown here tonight could end up on Raw by next week.
That's true. Remember, Raw is coming up tomorrow night, the draft. Every 8 weeks in NSW, and it's always a special occasion whenever it happens. And well, as you say, one of these 6 men could win, but goodness me, the cage is going to be lowered. We've got all 6 men, and we are ready for the championship match. Here we go. Prediction, Maz, who are you going for?
I'm gonna have to go with Trey Donovan. I think he's gonna find a way to regain that championship here tonight.
Look at this. Surprisingly, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg going at it straight at it from the off, as Trey goes after Jeff Hardy. MVP going after Daniel Bryan with a nice springboard. You have to apologise. We will try and keep up with much of the action as possible.
Well, it looks like there's still tension from last Thursday. The 6-man tag match is kind of boiled over here to this Hell in a Cell match.
It's true. And look at this. Trey Donovan, nice. Neckbreaker, on Jeff Hardy, as Goldberg and Lesnar continue on. Daniel Bryan and MVP. Nice uppercut by MVP early on. Remember, if they can't find anything under the ring, that can happen.
Yeah, if anything goes. I mean, hopefully we'll even maybe see them trying to find their way to bust out of this cage, and we'll see some really highlights from tonight's matches.
Yeah, look at this. A nice neckbreaker by Goldberg. Trey working over Jeff Hardy still. Jeff Hardy is your champion going into this. Remember, can you ever think of a match, Maz, in NSW with this much star power for one title?
Yeah, SmackDown's really heating up over the NSW title. Everyone wants to have their name etched into the history books as being a NSW champion. So it's surprising to see all these superstars going for it here.
Look at this, MVP working over Daniel Bryan with the arm. Goldberg, oh my goodness, takes Brock Lesnar face first into it. And you've got to remember, Maz, you've got to keep an eye, because if someone pins, you could be busy and someone could sneak a win here, and that's it, the match is over.
Yeah, you kind of have to keep your head on a swivel, but then you also got to be looking for that right opportunity.
Yeah, there you go.
There's Daniel Bryan breaking up that pin.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're saying. We have to get out here. MVP trying to take a breather, but you don't really want to do that. As I say, a pin could happen at any occasion. As anyone, even MVP, can do a Russian leg sweep. As Daniel Bryan gets a roll up on Trey Donovan, but only doesn't even get a 1, to be honest. Everyone breaks it up too early on in the match for that. As Goldberg gets a 1 on Lesnar before he kicks out. Nice elbow drop by Jeff Hardy into the back of Goldberg. And Lesnar nearly decapitates Trey Donovan.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Trey.
Yeah, look at this. Bryan, oh, nice leapfrog over. MVP looking.
Jeff Hardy going for the pin.
Yeah,
you got a 1.
Yeah, I think Daniel Bryan was tripped up by MVP. So much to keep an eye on here. Goldberg was in a bit of trouble. Lesnar actually saved Goldberg there from the submission, which is a bit strange. Daniel, oh my goodness, MVP hitting the pile driver on Daniel Bryan into the cover. Nobody, I think, took any notice of MVP on the far side. MVP has got 3, that is it!
MVP sneaks it out.
I told you they didn't take any notice, and MVP is the new NSW champion.
I'm shocked. I didn't really see that MVP coming out with the title, but he definitely showed that he is one of the most valuable players here on SmackDown.
MVP has, well, can you say he took advantage of the others all being distracted, and MVP now starts his 2nd reign as NSW champion. Congratulations to MVP.
Hopefully this reign will be longer than the last.
Well, you have to say, many people didn't give MVP a chance. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on to tell you about NSW. 4 shows a week, Raw. Tomorrow night is the draft. Then main event on Wednesdays, SmackDown on Thursdays, NXT on Saturdays. Shows start 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Remember, our social media, we will want you all to subscribe to Non-Stop Wrestling UK, NSW_360 on Twitter, and the Facebook, NSW365. Coming up next, it is the Hardcore Championship Fatal 4-Way Elimination. It is Bobby Hall defending against Roman Reigns, The Mundo, and Harry Smith.
Will somebody from SmackDown take the Hardcore title back to SmackDown, or can Bobby Hall hold on to his title here tonight?
Yeah, I do believe Bobby Hall, I think, may be the longest reigning champion now. Would have to.
Yeah, since Paige got beat.
Bobby Hall, of course, in his 2nd reign as Hardcore champion. Well, what a night we have had, Maz. So far, you've got to say, that was unbelievable. What a match that was. MVP did the right thing, though. Everyone else was distracted, and he took the win.
Yep, waited till everyone wasn't paying attention and was able to get that pin on Daniel Bryan.
And I'm sure Paul Heyman's going to be a little bit happy that the title is off Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, but I'm sure he really wished that it would have been Brock Lesnar walking out, but kudos to MVP for finding the opportunity and walking away with the title.
Well, Bobby Hall has done this before. Remember, he has took on triple threats. He's done fatal 4-ways, held onto the title, and with the toys in play, anything can go.
Yep, we'll have to see how hardcore in this match, since we'll have all 4 opponents in here going into the fatal 4-way.
And I know how much you love the hardcore rules in SW. I know how much you like it when everything gets involved, especially from your ECW background, Maz. But can you see the Mundo or Roman Reigns taking the title to SmackDown?
I think more out of the 2 of them, I would probably say Roman Reigns, but you never know. I mean, Mondo's really stepped it up lately, so who knows? Maybe the hardcore division may be where he can flourish.
I'm very shocked
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people you don't think could do something, and they'll turn around and surprise you. You know, maybe something will tick him off, and it'll unleash something inside of him.
But this guy, Harry Smith, what a month it's been for him. Remember this time last month, he was facing the Raider.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of times for him going up against the Raider, and he was able to pull out the victory though. And you know, he came in here and showed a little hardcore at the beginning when he took out the chick magnets making his debut.
I remember he now likes to call himself the Legend Killer. Bit harsh, but you have to say, if he now goes around by that, this could be his type of match, and indeed right up his alley if he does want to win the hardcore title.
Well, if he can knock off Bobby Hall here tonight and take away the hardcore champion from him, he could be considered taking down a hardcore legend.
Well, we will see. Could you imagine Harry Smith having the belt for the hardcore title? Things will heat up indeed. This one, I've got to say, is very, very... What can I say? All four men have had their moments. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and this right here could define their moment in NSW. See who can walk away with the hardcore title.
What do you make of Megan calling Mundo sweetie on Thursday night? Something a little bit more going on than being manager, you would say?
We never know. I mean, they do ride together and hang out a lot. And they were part of MMS, and they seem to be the strength that came out of that team.
Well, I just don't see Mundo being a hardcore player in this. Honestly, I can't say. I know his tag team, he did very well. Him and AJ Styles, longest reigning tag champs. I think it's going to take an awful lot for that record to be broken, but just seems very strange. But anyway, let's see what happens. Here we go. Hardcore title on the line. Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
It's a tough one. I guess I'll have to stick with Bobby Hall. I mean, he is the hardcore legend here in NSW. Hopefully he can walk away with the title and keep it on Raw.
But here's another thing. Do you think Heyman has told the SmackDown guys that he wants the title and he's better get it over to SmackDown? Like, SmackDown haven't held the title since Bobby Hall was drafted.
Yeah, it's a title that's not really been on SmackDown too much, but you never know. I mean, Paul Heyman may have pulled both Mundo aside and Roman Reigns aside and said, hey, look, if you can get that done, there might be a bonus for you.
Yeah, look at this. Roman Reigns already wasting no time going for the steel chair. Anything is going. This eliminations out. You can get pinned outside the ring, submit outside the ring. Anything goes in here, and Reigns has the chair early on. As Bobby Hall now going for a trash can. Oh my goodness, and wax Roman Reigns early on. I'm telling you, anything goes in these matches. And Mazz, as I say, you love these kind of matches. What else is going to come into play here?
Well, I'd love to see some wood be brought into this match. I think definitely something going through a table would definitely highlight this hardcore match.
Well, look at this as Mundo now slips outside the ring. Bobby Hall and Roman Reigns continuing on. As what's he going to do here? And Mundo now getting a chair. Again, this is where you have to keep your eyes on it at all times.
Harry's able to block Mundo with that chair. With a couple of kicks there.
First covered the match, only a 1 for Roman Reigns. Harry Smith going after Mundo inside the ring. And another spinning heel kick by Bobby Hall on the outside. These two have really paired off so far. Nice big backdrop by Harry Smith though. I think Harry Smith will be coming out to get some more weapons. Referee coming outside as well. Pin by Bobby Hall on Roman Reigns. And did he get him? No,
I think Reigns was able to kick out there.
Oh, only a 2. Harry Smith now with the ladder. Mundo inviting him to bring it in. Mundo, big shot with the ladder. And, well, you've got to say the powerhouse is really going at it in this match with Bobby Hall and Roman into the steel post. And again by Roman Reigns sending Bobby Hall in there. So far, back and forth now with the chair. As you can see, the toys have definitely come out to play in this one. Mundo working over Harry Smith. And this is really, really getting out of control early on here. Chairs.
And Harry and Mundo have been fighting over that ladder this whole entire time. They're just battling back and forth.
Yeah, look at this. Now all of a sudden they've gone their separate ways. Big back body drop by the Mundo. Harry Smith locking in a submission on Roman Reigns here. Could we see the first elimination? It's close. And it is! Roman Reigns is tapped out. And Mundo going for a triple powerbomb on Bobby Hall. We've seen him do this a few times. A nice shot.
Oh.
Mundo going for the
SmackDown's
pin.
down one person.
Into the covers. Bobby Hall gone.
Two.
Yes, he is! We are guaranteed a new hardcore champion here, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, these two fighting all along took advantage of what's been going on. Oh my God!
And 5 on the chair.
Oh my goodness! Is that it? Into the cover. No hook of the leg. 2. Oh my God! Mundo has done it!
He's hardcore. He's hardcore. Mundo has done it.
Oh my goodness! The M5 onto the chair. I'm in shock.
And SmackDown has taken the hardcore title, and it is now going to be displayed on SmackDown.
Oh my goodness. M5 under the chair. And Mundo has won the hardcore. Oh my goodness. SmackDown have the title.
Well, we'll have to see how Mundo prepares for his next matchup, defending that hardcore title.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mundo, your new hardcore champion. My good. Oh, wow, what's this?
The 2 GMs talking backstage. Maybe they're going over the draft tomorrow night.
And Paul Heyman saying, Jen, at least my job is safe. On the other hand, he doesn't know about him. Of course, Jen Michaels still not safe as being GM on Raw. And it is the draft tomorrow night. Everyone is available for the draft. Mazz, me and you, the GMs, everyone. And
It could be very interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, Heyman saying that the world title and the US title could end up on Raw. But on the other hand, the NSW champion and the European champion could end up on Raw. All titles could be on one show.
It'd be very interesting if that happened. I mean, it would kind of really put a hole into the other competing show.
And look at this. Heyman saying, Michaels, you could be drafted. You could clean the toilets or even his shoes.
And you could possibly be the miniature referee.
Oh my goodness, you just never know what's going to be going on. And the draft is indeed tomorrow night, guys. And coming up next, the Authority are going to take on the Hounds. And listen to this, Mazz. Mr. McMundo has said Jan Michaels or Curtis Bonnet cannot be out at ringside.
Oh, we'll at least get a fair fight between these 2 tag teams.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is for the NSW Tag Team Championships. Scott Steiner, the Big Show, the Authority coming down to the ring.
We'll have to see if they can keep their titles and get the win over the Hounds here tonight.
Well, guys, as always, thank you very much wherever you are watching us. Night of Champions, our 5th pay-per-view of the year. If you haven't done so already, make sure you are following us on all available links. Of course, our Wikipedia is there. We have also a lot of things like our YouTube page, also our Twitter as well. And here is the Hounds, who we've got to say, Mazz, have made a complete impression on the tag team division.
Yeah, since arriving here, they've really made a definite mark in the tag team division. And for them to go through the tag team tournament like that and come out the winners, it's definitely gave them the opportunity to take this title shot.
Well, we will find out indeed if NSW Tag Title, well, the championships will change hands. Of course, the Hounds beat the Authority this past last week.
Yeah, if they can do it again, they'll walk away with the tag team champs here tonight.
Well, the tag team belts are ready to go. It is Hounds versus the Authority. Mazz, who have you got your who are you going for in this one?
I'm going to have to go with the Hounds. After what I saw Monday night, they really impressed me. I think they really know what they have to do in the ring there, and I don't know if Big Show and Scott Steiner know what to make of this tag team yet. So I think the Hounds really have a chance here to win it.
Yeah, and of course the Hounds have, as I said, made the big impression. Of course, taking out Curtis Barnett was a very good plan of theirs on Monday night.
Yeah, it was able to make it an even 2-on-2 matchup for them and not have to worry about the interference of Curtis Barnett.
Well, remember, this is look at Big Show. My goodness, 500 pounds stamping on your chest like that. That is not going to be the best thing here, as the Hounds taking now Show into their corner. And what do you say in the tag team? You've got to say the tag team division is really hotting up on Raw, Maz. The Hounds, though, if they can win this, if they haven't got a target on the back already, my goodness, how big is that target going to be if they do win the tag belts?
It's definitely going to be a lot bigger because everyone, all the tag teams on Raw are going to be definitely going to try and knock out the champs. I mean, I know Beer Money and I have also had a little conversation with the Chick Magnets, and they're really looking forward to see who walks out with the tag team titles here tonight.
And look at this, into the cover. Big Show nearly put away, but only a 1. And this is really, you would say, the enforcer of the Hounds, Maz?
Yeah, like the muscle, the strength of the team.
And look at this, into the corner.
Leo Mercer's been more like the voice and one to kind of rile everything up in the back.
Look at this, big! Anyone can do a Russian leg sweep kind of move if you're the Big Show. I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, even someone 7 foot tall.
And 500 pounds. And look at this, Scott Steiner hasn't even been in this match yet. It's all been Big Show. And Show is dominating here at the moment. And now here he is. Nice shot right in. Scott Steiner, many people saying, is this man even human? Remember, we talked back to Money in the Bank. Nice drop down neck breaker. Steiner, you get Steiner mad, Maz, and that is going to be the worst thing you've ever done.
Yeah, he switches into another gear where he doesn't really see anything but just wanting to maul through you.
Look at this. Remember, I'm so excited, Maz. Tonight has been brilliant, and also tomorrow night as well, the draft. So much going to happen in NSW. Just never can take your eyes off the of what goes on here in NSW.
Yeah, it's everything's heating up here, and it's getting really exciting, and anything can happen here in NSW.
And look at that. What's up indeed. The Hounds can smell victory here, but I think he went for the wrong person. Steiner being able to take advantage. And
yeah, it took his eye off the genetic freak that's known as Big Papa Pump.
Yep. And look at this, nice kick by the Hounds. Trying to get back. Oh, nice swinging neckbreaker. Steiner off his feet here. And of course,
but this Leo Mercer, he's definitely he's a quick guy. He's quicker than a hiccup in there sometimes.
He is indeed. Got to say it. Mercer, nice. Oh, went for a shot. I think he might have just grazed him. Yeah, he grazed the arm. And look at this. Nice swinging neck breaker again. Hounds can... You've got to see... Oh no, Steiner being able to stop that one. Oh, but look at that again. The Hounds just a little bit quicker. That's what they're going to need to do here. And of course, Steiner and Big Show really doing this for Jen Michaels. Imagine if they lost this, what Jen Michaels would be thinking.
I think Jen Michaels would be really pleased if they could hold on to the tag team titles. I wouldn't want to go back to Jen Michaels right now and let him know that they lost the titles.
Look at this. Steiner. Oh, we've seen him put people away with her. There's the pile driver. And surely this is it. Sure, going to do the dirty work on the other Hound. Oh, but wait a minute. That is some resilience. The forearm shot.
Leo Mercer's finding his second win.
Indeed he is. A big scoop and a slam. Steiner, though, doesn't know what's hit him. And, oh my goodness, here it comes. Oh my God. Is that it? Is that enough for the Hounds to win the tag team titles? Into the cover. Hook of the leg. They got it. And the Hounds are your new NSW Tag Team Champions.
Jen Michaels is not going to be happy about that one, but good job for the Hounds. I'm very impressed with them.
And well, they have went through the entire tournament. They've defeated the Authority twice in a row. And well, you have to say that is it. The Hounds are deserving tag team champions.
Who will be next to step up to challenge him?
Well, they are not going to be short of people stepping up, but you have to say, Mazz, a big congratulations. The Hounds have done it.
Yeah, they came in, and they did what they said they were gonna do, and they got them tag team titles around their waist now.
Indeed, and coming up, our next pay-per-view in 4 short weeks is NSW SummerSlam. It is the 22nd of June. Make sure you join us for our next pay-per-view. When we're next on pay-per-view, of course, it'll be the hottest pay-per-view of the summer. It's NSW SummerSlam. Coming up next, it is the United States Championship is on the line. Biggie Langston versus Antonio Cesaro. My goodness, this match, Mazz, I just can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see if Biggie Langston can hold on to his tag team or his US title. I know Cesaro has been looking to get back a championship title around his waist.
Well, we have still got 3 amazing matches to come. So far tonight, mind-blowing so far.
Yeah, we'll have to see, can Biggie Langston hold on to this title here?
And it has been a night of the challengers, you would have to say, so far, Mazz.
Yeah, I think the only ones that's been one person that's the only team that's been able to hold on to it was the Primetime Players at the beginning of the show.
On the main card, of course, you have to remember Ariel from NXT was managed to defend it as well on the Sunday Night Heat. But the main card, my goodness, it has not been a good night for the champions, you could say.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. I mean, it's supposed to be Night of Champions, but it's been Night of Losses for the champions so far.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting match. Cesaro has been on definitely a change of attitude, you would have to say, Mazz, in recent weeks. Langston is going up against someone who's got exactly the same amount of power in him. You wouldn't think it, but it has happened.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know it to look at Antonio Cesaro, but he is freakishly strong. I mean, he can definitely get in there and go toe-to-toe with Biggie Langston, I think.
Well, we will see. Cesaro has been on a different mental state. Like, he's just been out of control recently.
Yeah, well, I have to see if he can kind of put it together here tonight and maybe knock off Biggie Langston and capture the US title.
Well, we will have to find out. Cesaro ready for action. Can he gain the United States Championship? Remember, former World Heavyweight Champion at the beginning. Captured the belt from Daniel Bryan at the end of WrestleMania. What a night that was. This is going to be very, very interesting indeed. Cesaro, Biggie Langston, the United States title on the line, and it comes up next. Okay, Mazz, who are you going for in this one? Mazz? Oh, we may have had a bit of problems there. We will continue on, don't we? Oh, the other.
Yeah, I think I'm back now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be an NSW show without some kind of a problem. Who are you going for in this one, Mazz?
I'm going to go with Antonio Cesaro. I think he's going to find a way to put it together here to knock off Biggie Langston and capture his first US title reign. Well,
it would definitely not go against the rest of the results, but Langston, after winning the title of Bray Wyatt, has done really well defending it. You have to say he has took on all comers. Of course, beat Chris Jericho at the last pay-per-view. Nice back suplex by Langston.
Do I hear Chris Jericho? We wish him all well.
Well, yes, of course, Jericho off with his new album due to come out. But here we go. Into the corner, and Cesaro with a big shoulder block into the corner, trying to take the wind out of Langston. Nice turnover, nice belly to belly by Biggie Langston. The power coming into play, but again, as I say, Mazz, you wouldn't say this more often, but these two men are indeed matched on strength, as you wouldn't think it, but Cesaro is a very, very strong dude.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to match power with Biggie Langston, but Biggie Langston so far has been able to outwit him and outmaneuver him and been able to take the fight to him.
Yeah, and look at this, just a shot. And a nice clothesline takedown, lariat clothesline by Langston, and then just using head. Langston not scared to get dirty in tactics as well, which he'll have to do here. But just giving Cesaro that just a little time to throw into the corner. Cesaro, of course, continue to work the power game here with a shot. And my goodness, what a slam there, wow.
It was that strength that you were saying about. It's impressive how he can just pretty much hoist up anybody.
And look at this. Cesaro. What a... Oh my goodness. A Death Valley driver. Could that be enough for a new United States champion? Cesaro
could be softening him up.
Yeah, he could indeed. As anyone, even our United States champion, can do a Russian leg sweep. And look at this, just using the head again. Langston definitely trying to be the more aggressive in this one. And now we've seen this before, just a throw over the back. Langston trying to set up for the big ending, of course, which maybe not. Maybe he's going to try and pin him right here into the cover. Hook of the leg. 2. No, just a 2.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Cesaro down. But this big ending might do it.
Big ending in the middle of the ring. Into the cover. Hook of the leg.
2
and he got him.
Very good win for Big E Langston. Nice win to hold on to that U.S. title.
Indeed it does. Big E Langston retains the United States champion. He moves on. What a big win for Langston here tonight. And you have to say, definitely, this man is building a legacy for the United States title, Maz. Another impressive win here tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll get a better challenge next time, and someone will be able to put up a fight, hopefully. Antonio Cesaro didn't seem to be really into this match here tonight.
Well, you have to say that though, Langston did what he had to do, and he is still United States champion. Hold on, that's one new champion. Looks like he's off for a party, Maz.
Yeah, MVP has left the building officially.
Oh, well, there you go, MVP out, well, probably gone to celebrate new NSW champion. And coming up next, it is the European Championship on the line as Johnny Dreamer defends against the #1 contender, Adrian Kincaid.
It's very interesting to see if Kincaid can take the title away from Johnny Dreamer here tonight.
Of course, Johnny Dreamer winning the title off The Miz. And now his first defense is against Adrian Kincaid. Adrian Kincaid looking for the title. Looking for his first title here in NSW.
Yeah, this could be his night to take down Johnny Dreamer here and walk away as new European champion and go into SmackDown.
Well, Johnny Dreamer coming over from ECW, one of your guys from ECW, winning the title. Remember, got a guaranteed title shot from Paul Heyman, and now has the chance. Well, he has to defend it against Kincaid here tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Kincaid put it together here tonight and capture his first championship in NSW, or will it be a no-go and will he be walking home with nothing?
Well, if I remember, Kincaid won the #1 contendership fatal 4-way a few weeks back to become #1 contender. Ever since then, him and Johnny Dreamer have butted heads on many occasions. And well, this is it for the gold, for the European Championship. Dreamer versus Kincaid, and it is up next.
Should be a very good matchup between these two.
Yeah, and there it is, the European Championship being raised. Kincaid and Dreamer. The champion looks on, determined. Who are you going for in this one, Maz?
I think I'm going to go with Kincaid. I think he's going to find a way to upset Johnny Dreamer here and capture his first title here tonight.
Yeah, nice armbar takeover from Kincaid starting the match. Kincaid has been impressive, don't get us wrong, he has indeed done a lot of good things since he came into NSW. this his first real opportunity. Spinning DDT, taking the champion off his feet. And remember, we still have, oh my god, good shot by Dreamer. We still have Bray Wyatt and Brent start to come. So much action gone so far, but my goodness, this match could indeed be one of the highlights of the night. Dreamer working over Kincaid now. You have to say, Mazz, you have to be impressed with Dreamer as well. He came in, despite getting the guaranteed title shot, he took the title off Miz, and well, ever since he's found that aggression going.
Yeah, he was being able to hold on to it, but I think he may have hit a roadblock here in Kincaid, but so far Johnny Dreamer's been able to take control of the match and hasn't let Kincaid get any kind of maneuvers in.
Look at this nice spinning kick by Kincaid, taking him off his feet. Remember, both men, of course, will be up in that draft tomorrow night on Raw. Who will go in as champion? Nice spine buster by Dreamer. Dreamer, what's he going to do here? Looking for the leg drop, and he hits it perfectly. Nice shot into the cover. Hook of the leg. No, only gets a 1. And look at this nice shot by Dreamer. But again, Kincaid just getting the shot in here. Again, remember guys, if you are watching us on Twitch, make sure you're tweeting us out. Get everyone you know in here. Great action. Still the main event still to come here tonight, as Kincaid working over Dreamer in the corner. And you have to say, Mazz, so far, Kincaid has got it doing the right thing, but you've got to be quick if you're going to put Dreamer down. Dreamer knows what he's doing.
Yep, and it looks like he's taking him to the outside.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of that hardcore style that he's used to.
Look at this figure 4 across the ring post. Oh my goodness. The pain going through Kincaid. Referee has a 5 count to get him off. Oh my goodness. Kincaid, legs wrapped around the post. Unbelievable. Kincaid. And another spine buster on the outside, taking Kincaid down. Dreamer is definitely pulling out all the stops here, Mazz.
Yeah, reverting back to those old ECW days, trying to bring out the hardcore style again.
And look at this. What a signing Dreamer has been for SmackDown. As you see, these two have indeed been going back and forth the last few weeks. Kincaid back inside the ring. Now remember, a shot in, a counter will not see the title change hands.
Yeah, Bobby Hall caught Kincaid there, kind of taunting to the crowd, not doing a good job.
Yeah, Dreamer again working on the outside. Look at this, he's just trying to taunt him here. What is he going to do with him here? Just trying to play with him here, saying, look, I've got you in control. But Dreamer in a lot of trouble. There it is, the back neck suplex, neck breaker. My goodness, what a shot. Dreamer. So, sorry, Kincaid not taking the action over. Again, spinning DDT on the outside. But Kincaid has got to get Dreamer back inside to win the title.
He needs him in the ring. That's the only place you're going to get that win.
Yeah, Dreamer back inside though on the count is 6. Doesn't look like it's going to take that long. Nice takeover. Dreamer in a lot of trouble. Kincaid now setting him up. Can this be the end?
He's looking for it.
He is indeed.
Look for that right moment.
Oh, but he hit the drop kick. Dreamer,
he went for the enziguri.
Yeah, is he taking too much time though? That's the problem. Kincaid could have had this match won. Taking him down, working on the arm. Kincaid is? Do you think Kincaid's being a bit too cocky here, Mazz?
I think he's thinking he might have Johnny
Anyone!
Caught, but
even a European champion can do a Russian leg sweep.
That's what happens when you get cocky. You're going to get caught.
Yeah, he got caught into the cover hook of the leg. This too. Oh my God, he got him!
Big win for Johnny Dreamer to hold on to his title. I mean, really thought Kincaid had it there, but a little too much taunting.
Oh my goodness, a shocking outcome. Johnny Dreamer defends the title, and Kincaid will be kicking himself that he didn't finish off Dreamer here. Dreamer is your European champion.
One of only 3 champions here to hold on to his title.
Well, you have to say, yeah, Kincaid is going to be kicking himself. A huge, huge win for Johnny Dreamer over Kincaid. And we move on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold on. Brent Starr, who is going to challenge Bray Wyatt, up next. And with backstage with Renee Young. My goodness, Mazz, you can hardly catch your breath. It's been that back and forth tonight.
Yeah, a lot of action here in NSW, a lot of champions, and we're just great to have them all here to highlight and put on this great pay-per-view for everyone.
And well, of course, the Russian links we just seen, and well, Brent Starr saying, Bray Wyatt, your time is up. And indeed, I agree with what Brent Starr is saying, that he shouldn't have the title. He took a case that wasn't his to win the title, Mazz.
Oh,
Well, indeed, we will find out. As you're saying, Brent Starr saying, the so-called followers. Mazz, are you alright?
yeah, I think a little bit of faulty wiring here.
What you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, I think Brent Starr's got a good chance here tonight to possibly take down the Wyatts, because I think they have banned the other members of the Wyatt family from being at ringside.
Apparently not. What I've been told is Eric Rowan's been allowed at ringside.
Last I was hearing that they weren't going to let him out there, but I guess Bray has swayed Jen Michaels into allowing it.
And you wouldn't think that, because Jen Michaels had problems with the Wyatt family, Mazz, and of course the Disney Alliance. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ringside. Mazz, as you've seen before, what a match we're going to have coming up. It is the main event of the evening. Here we go. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bray Wyatt versus Brent Starr. Your main event of Night of Champions is coming up.
Will Brent Starr be able to regain the championship that he lost at the last pay-per-view?
And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion. It is Bray Wyatt.
Will he be able to hold on to that title? I know he's been craving that championship since he came into NSW. He said the U.S. title was good, but he wanted the bigger prize here in NSW, and that was the World Heavyweight Champion.
And to think, he's now in control of the World Heavyweight title. It's just scary for the rest of the Raw roster that this guy has it. But the way he won it though, Mazz, it's so many people have said he didn't deserve the title. He took the briefcase off what should have been Eric Rowan's or Luke Harper's, and now he's the champion and he now gets to defend it. Surely that cannot be right.
Oh, it's like I said, I mean, he's the leader of the group, and as the leader, he thought it was his right to have that championship briefcase, and took that from Eric and Rowan, and it was able to capitalize and win his title.
Well, Brent Starr, who was the champion, won the match only to have the title taken off him. Now gets the chance one-on-one, and a match that he was nearly not in, but thanks to Mr. McMundo, won the match on Monday night. Now gets a one-on-one shot with Bray Wyatt here tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Can Brent Starr cash in on that help from Vincent K. McMundo to get into the championship title match here again, and will he be able to capitalize and walk away with that title?
Well, we will find out. This is the main event of Night of Champions. It has come down to this. Who is going to leave with the World Heavyweight Championship? Is it Bray Wyatt or is it going to be Brent Starr? We are going to find out, because your main event is coming up. And the formalities, both men looking at the title. This is the biggest prize on Raw. Is it Bray Wyatt or Brent Starr? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main event. Get your votes in the NSW app. And also, Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
I think I'm going to have to go with Brent Starr. I think he's going to find a way to get his revenge on Bray Wyatt, regain that heavyweight championship title that he wants.
Well, nice shot by Brent Starr early on. Remember, Eric Rowan on the outside. That is always going to be a factor in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I can only say thank you very much for watching Night of Champions. Wherever you have watched this, thank you very much. If you've watched this on Twitch, I hope you've hit the follow button. I hope you're telling everyone about it. So if you're on YouTube, you're watching the replay, again, even thank you for taking the time to watching the show. Make sure you please hit that like button And if you have not subscribed to us already, please do so. Make sure you tell everyone you know about us. The only way we're going to get bigger and better is if everybody knows and everybody tells their friends. This is the biggest prize, Maz. I know we say it a lot of times on Raw. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Nope, this is the title that everyone wants to have around their waist. And I know Brent Starr, he had it for a few minutes at that pay-per-view, and then Bray Wyatt came out and cashed in on him. I'm sure he's really ready and willing to give for some revenge to Bray Wyatt and take that title off his waist.
And look at this. Wyatt trying to use some dirty tactics. Referee hasn't seen it, but Starr manages to kick out at one. And again, Starr has to try and counter all of this. Remember, Rowan will be the distraction on the outside. But so much going on, with so much gone down in Night of Champions tonight. Look at this, Starr with a big spine buster. Could we see the biggest change of them all? Starr. Oh my goodness, what the world was that?
Looks like a reverse Hurricane Rana kind of thing. I don't know. Very impressive move.
Starr is definitely on his game here. Nice elbow drop. Eric Rowan looking worried that his lead, would you say leader, is in a lot of trouble?
Well, he's finding a way to come back and counter Brent Starr when the going gets tough, but it's going to take a lot to keep Brent Starr down. I think he's got a lot of resilience in him.
Well, look at this. A shot by Wyatt, but again, too much time. Starr trying to hit back of his own here. Needs to hit some big moves on Wyatt. Nice kick into the midsection. Needs to keep going down there. Try and get the big man off his feet. Big clothesline will take Brent Starr down. As I say, but again, too early and back and forth in this one. Nice knee into the corner. What is Starr going to plan here? Goes to the top rope. We've seen this work for many. Oh, the big leg drop across the back of the neck. Is Brent Starr just moments away here from winning the world title? Has him up. There it is! The big power bomb. But Wyatt kicks out at one. Wow.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Bray was able to kick out of that Starr power bomb.
We've never seen many kick out of that. What is Starr thinking about here? Big midsection. What is he doing? Everyone distracted the ref. Big power bomb to the outside. My goodness, back and forth, back and forth. This is what you need. This is what we love about NSW. The World Championship.
Brent's really starting to get his revenge there, but Bray Wyatt's starting to fight back now.
Yeah, it's not going to take much to try, well, to get Bray Wyatt back to his feet. Referee up to a 4 count. Remember, the title can't change hands on a disqualification or a count out. And look at this. Oh, big shot down by Bray Wyatt. And now that usually leads in to the splash. Goodness me.
Not looking good for Brent Starr here.
No, it doesn't indeed. Could this be enough to put Brent Starr away? Hook of the leg. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Bray Wyatt defends the title here tonight.
Well, Brent wasn't able to capitalize and get the win here, but Bray Wyatt was, and he's able to hold on to his World Heavyweight Championship title reign.
And Bray Wyatt, you can now say it, Maz, no doubt about it, is the deserving World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep. No one can claim that he's a paper champion. He beat Brent Starr clean in a match.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bray Wyatt leaves Night of Champions still your World Heavyweight Champion. My goodness, what a night. We now roll on. But for now, congratulations to Bray Wyatt. That is it. Night of Champions comes to an end, Maz. Whew, it's time for a sit down.
Yep, we'll see you guys all tomorrow night for the NSW draft on Raw.
Indeed, Raw is the next stop. It is the draft. Thank you very much wherever you've watched us tonight. Thank you again for Maz. Maz, say goodbye to the fans.
See you next time, fan.
And that is it. Make sure you're following us, liking us. Tell us what you think. From Dave Easton, Mazz Freeway, it's a very good night.